folks, what we've got here is a cover caddy, and that's the brand name of it. What it is, it lifts up your spa or hot tub cover back on so you don't have to lift it up every time. And this makes it a little convenient because it's got a pneumatic tube in it that takes the weight off, so you don't have a lot to lift when you get ready to put it back on. Well, the one I've got is pretty much, I say 5 years, but Darren says it's 12 years. So anyway,
Was it with the old spa?
yeah, it was with the old spa.
That's been a bit, Bob.
Okay, well, we have arguments on this all the time, guys, on the number of years. But anyway, we're going to put, or Darren's going to put, the cover caddy. He volunteered again, and I'll turn it around there a little bit. Maybe you can see it. That has a little bit, looks like a little stronger look than the old one I had. And I just wore out the old one. It's just time for to give it a departing shot and put it in a nice burial somewhere.
It's not its fault. It did its duty. It served its time.
Oh, it did work. The old one worked fine, just a lot of years
so
back.
I guess I'm going to try to put it together.
All righty. This is an unboxing here with a...
Definitely a tetanus knife.
Yeah.
Definitely. And what's bad is we have 500. of
They've
these
got
little
shots
ones
for that, Darren.
everywhere.
They've got shots for
Except
that
when I
now.
went to look for them. I'm literally, he had bought a box of them. I don't know where they're at though.
I'm going to say it's probably in the shed and he'll start throwing things.
What's bad about it is probably everywhere I didn't look, every drawer that I didn't open. All right.
Okay, that is the box falling on the ground.
Unboxed.
There we go.
Here's instructions. Ooh,
It has parts.
that's saying it's got some construction here. All right. Let's open this part up to get to our instructions. Okay, that plate, I bet, goes underneath this piece of wood or whatever it is.
You're not going to say it's just an extra part, right?
Let's not, I'm not going to spoil the spoilers at the end of the show when I don't have all the parts right.
If we have parts left over, folks, we may you make some fun of Darren a little bit.
Oh, manufacturers just ship extra parts.
Is that what they do?
Well, no, but I'm just going to say it is. Okay.
I feel like I'm in my hot tub already.
Well, it is going to be so easy to move that lid now. Well, not now, but here in a minute. All right.
You mean I used to get in the tub with exhaustion and fall asleep
Yeah,
from
now
just lifting it?
you'll just get you'll fall asleep from relaxation.
Ah, gotcha.
So, both hazardous,
But
hey,
my muscles were getting built up lifting the old one.
see, maybe this is a bad thing. Takes away the exercise part of the day.
I see.
I think you probably can do without that.
All right.
All right. Now we have everything open. Let's go back to the 5-step instructions. It sits square on it. There we go. I had it on the wrong side. That's why I didn't want to fit. All right, so I'm going to tighten this up with the Allen head screw. And they got an Allen head wrench they gave you. It has a self-threaded or a threaded hole in it. Here it is. So I'm just starting there. Looks like there's another bolt that goes through that, but I'll get to that part when we get there. All right. Is that really all that holds that? Well, I mean, I guess it's not really holding.
You know,
weight.
this thing doesn't talk back. I've asked it questions and it doesn't say a word back.
Oh, you guys aren't hearing it? Is that something I should be concerned about?
Well, I didn't know it talked until just now.
Oh, every machine I try to work on ends up talking to me.
Well,
Here's
a lot
like
of times,
nothing nice.
but you use the word, you talk to it mentioning the hammer every once in a while. I just wondered what that was for.
I have. I've threatened many of plastic machines with an early death.
I know you were going to throw that one computer through the window, but you said, well, I'd have to clean up the glass and then it'd be such a mess and the hot air would come in, and you decided not to.
Yeah, that was about the only way to save. The only thing that saved it. Oh, don't drop it. That's always
The
what
ground
you
caught
wanna
it. Don't worry, the ground caught it.
do. Almost every time it does.
You know, you can't, that law of gravity just keeps interfering with everything you do.
Except if you drop something while you're working on the engine of a car, and then it doesn't fall, and that's the scariest sound.
Or it falls in a place that no human finger can reach.
It's like, will that bounce out while I'm doing 90?
You'll find it when you're driving down the road, it'll fall out maybe.
All right.
Makes sense now. What it is, folks, he's going to put something out on the end so it's going to fall over every time if you don't stick it underneath the spa. He may or may not abide by the directions.
Oh, I'm not going to give in just that easy. I'm going to work myself harder because, well,
He can make it harder where other people find it easy to do.
you guys could follow the directions and have an easier day.
But he likes a challenge.
But I'm stubborn. And since I said I was going to do it out here and then move it over, that's what I'm going to do.
He can't let a spa cover lifter bother him or tell
All right.
him what to do.
They said the spring-loaded one is in there. So that makes sense to me.
Okay, he may have trouble with gravity again, folks.
I think
He does resist gravity a lot.
Haha. I thought I may have figured out that a sledgehammer is pretty heavy. Chew!
I telling him,
That's probably what these screw holes are for. All right, looks like they screw in and this screws in.
okay, we may want to measure the spa thickness before we do that.
I figure what we could do
Do it over there.
is do it over there, put it on it, figure how far it is, snap it to fit from there. I think
Folks.
we've done about as much as we can do here.
Folks, he's using intelligence again. I've warned him about it because the last time he did that, smoke came out his ears. It was awful to watch.
These really long wood screws are for. I think I'm on
Into the deck, I would assume.
into the decking
Yeah,
to hold it in, most likely.
yeah. Because I don't see much wood on that product. Folks, do you see any wood on that product? See, it has the pop-in deal in it, that too.
Okay.
So that's what that is. And we're over here, folks, looking at the old one. And it had a pitiful life, so it needs to be, and we're kind of looking at how the new one will work. He's going to remove it right now. Get a little bit of distance here. They're pretty easy to remove unless it's screwed into the deck, and I don't know if it is or not. It appears not.
All right. There we go.
You can take those off and snap right there. Right here. Okay, we're removing the old one. And he's doing that so he can get back there. All right. He's got all his stuff here, so we'll walk on out. See what it looks like against the new one. All right, here's the old one, folks. We're going to put them side by side and see what difference they are. That looks like a little, the cover caddy looks like a stronger unit. It has bigger pipe, and it looks like it has a little more support. And it's got definitely,
I know by just taking that one out, I can lower these by quite a bit. So I'm going to put them out of my way. So when I move it, it won't be such a pain. I might even go further to make sure it's less than,
yeah.
so it'll be easier to put in. I did break the rules and not do it like everybody else is supposed to. All right, looks like these get screwed in. So it looks like I will need to grab the drill. And next time you'll see us, we'll be putting it in.
All right.
I might need the big one. All right, so I'm going to bring it down, put it where it goes, adjust the arms to fit right, and then screw everything in.
All righty.
First, I'm going to move my...
If he falls down, I'll call it he made a trip, right?
That was bad, Bob.
I'll ask him how his trip was.
So, let's do the thickness first, because then everything else changes from there.
Okay, you have to take that.
So I'm gonna have to
Fold
open this up, fold it, and slide it on it.
Okay. Okay, now it's double the thickness it was. He's going to adjust that now to fit a doubled spa cover. There's my spa. Has water in it. When we finish this, I'm going to immerse myself in that and do a lot of splashing. If I have a spa lifter, cover lifter.
Well, yeah.
Pull it all the way. Yeah, pull it all the way.
Oh no, I'm doing more than one thing, Pop.
Oh, okay.
I'm Now I can taste colors. All right. All right.
It's just a mild concussion. I think you'll be fine.
It only hurts a little bit.
Well, when the bleeding stops, you'll be all right.
Well, it just gets that bad blood out.
Yeah, that's true. Any bad blood, you get rid of.
All right.
It's got to go far enough out so it'll bend down.
And oh yeah, I guess I can do that one too. All right, now I'm not doing that one now. I'm going to do the width,
Okay.
and then I can do that.
You can adjust it. Okay.
All right. So putting that on the inside, grabbing the bars, putting the bars in. And Dad, how tight do you want it?
It doesn't have to be real tight, just enough so it won't fall out. But that's probably plenty tight right there. I would lift it up a little. I'd have some, yeah, right like that. I
was going to put the drill under it.
You want it loose enough, folks, where it doesn't pinch, but you don't want it to fall out of the cradle, which would be hard for it to do. I don't know if the instructions say anything about that, but I think that's just a matter. If you mess up, you can always correct it by moving it up a little.
Yeah. All right. I think I'm going to put another one on this side. I went on the bottom there. I'm going to do on the top on this one. This is probably overkill. You can see these are self-tappers.
He just left enough space so there's some give in it.
That's what, a half inch?
Yeah.
That's kind of a half inch spacer we use. All right, now I'm going to slide it back until it's completely off so it can fold down. Let me get my drill down. And I figure we'll do that by having it on the edge of the hot tub. I can't see. How much more do I got?
Okay, that's right. Just now starting. You're not on the edge yet. Probably looking about 6 more inches that way.
Right. And I'm doing exact measurements. Now I did 3 holes.
3 holes, okay. That should be the edge right there.
All right. Now I'm going to climb out from under.
And you can come out here and look, but I think that's going to be, it's still resting on it, but it still will fold down.
All right. So what I'm going to do while I'm here is I'm going to put the rest, everything looks about right. I'm going to put the rest of the screws into the main legs.
As you see, it makes it lifting easy because it's got a pneumatic tube in it that takes all the weight off the system when it goes down.
All right, now we're trying it.
And down. Makes it easy to go down, doesn't slam down, and it comes up smoothly.
All right, looks like I need to bring it up one again.
Okay.
We're going to just keep doing it until it's right. And this is still adjustable. I mean, we haven't done anything that's not these go in and out. I think I need to bring that one in. I think I have a sinking suspicion the ground's not perfectly level where it's at.
That could be true.
That's nice. That's nice. All right, I'm going to put it up, put the cover back on the spa, and then I'm going to screw in all the extra bolts on the legs.
As far as you can.
Mhm.
Oh, it's up against there. I didn't see it. It's up against it. It's up against the spa.
Ooh.
What he's doing there is putting in the springs in the bottom. Those are self-tapping. Means it drills a hole and makes the threads. So you would need a drill motor. But I think it's even having to do that, you're better off because you got a much sturdier unit that's not going to loosen up over time. You don't have to worry about it. And what he's going to do, he's going to put screws right there into the wood just to make it where it won't slide out. And he's going to put the pins in this so that it's just an added security.
Here I go. That one lines up.
Those are just extra because it has a pin already, but that
I
assures
guess that spring breaks maybe.
if that spring break or something, he's got it more secure.
All right.
Now what he's going to do is put screws into the wood.
There I have a kind of a spot starts. That's nice.
That's into the decking, so it'll make it not slide out by itself. However, the other one wasn't screwed down at all. So it just added safety on it.
All right.
Okay, you want to give it the trial?
Let's give it a shot. Let me get out from under the headsman's axe here. Oh. Action shots. Excitement. Here we go. Whoa. After, you've done your day all day, kind of tired, I could see why this would be kind of a pain. But not really that bad now. That made that a lot easier.
Okay, show them how you lift it back up. And that way everybody knows how it works. And it's not heavy to lift up.
Now that little, like I said, that little...
It's a pneumatic tube that helps you lift it. So one man can do it, or one woman could do it easily. Well, guys, I think the Spa Caddy is a winner.